Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And salam Ramadan to Dr. Haziriah binti Hassan. My name is Muhammad Hafizi bin Khairuddin, A16A0410. I am 23 years old from Baganserai, Perak. So my course is SAK, Commerce. Thank you, Doctor, for being my supervisor. Okay, Doctor, before I start my presentation, I would like to tell you why I choose my internship at Kelantan. First and foremost, because I really want to finish my last semester at Kelantan. Second one is because I really want to involve myself with education service. So I apply at tuition center. And last but not least, because I want to continue my business at UNK. I still have contract with MKI to run my business for my last semester. This is because my status is still student, so I still can run until the end of this semester. I really want to take the opportunity to run my business for the last semester to cover my capital in these 2 years. So that's why I'm choose Pusat Tuition Kami. Okay, for the first slide is about company background. The company name is Pusat Tuition Kami. This company established by Mr. Wan Shuhaimi bin Wan Yusof, or I call him Cik Gumi, since 1988. He also be my supervisor at the company. He teach me a lot of things. Pusat Tuition Kami is a private educational institution which offers subject and examination. It seems like other tuition center that give teaching service. So the slogan is "Your excellence, our responsibility." This means we try to make sure that students flying with colors. Pusat Tuition Kami have 2 branches, which is located at Bazar Buluh Kubu at Kota Baru and also at Pekan Cepa Kota Baru, Kelantan. Pusat Tuition Kami offers students from primary school, secondary school, and language class like Arabic and English. Okay, next we go to organizational chart. The manager is Mr. Wan Shuhaimi bin Wan Yusof, and I call him Cik Gumi. He need to conduct meeting and making a decision in his position. Besides that, he also direct control the work of Pusat Tuition Kami. The principal is Mr. Arifin bin Harun. He always encourage and coordinate all staff to achieve the target. He also makes sure the improvement of student result. He will update the latest syllabus for all the subjects followed by KSSM or government. For account admin is Teacher Faiza binti Cik Hussein. Teacher Faiza will record all the transaction happen at Pusat Tuition Kami. She also will deal with parent to set time and date to booking a class. For academic admin is Teacher Hayati binti Ismail. Teacher Hayati will make schedule for teacher and student. She also will provide quiz and note for student. For marketing admin is Teacher Nurizan binti Idris. Teacher Nurizan will activate the Facebook and Instagram account for marketing. And also Teacher Nurizan will make sure the number of students are above than 300 in a month. Okay, that's all about organizational chart. Next we go to service offered. Service offered for primary school and also secondary school. So for the primary school, year 1 until 6, or we call UPSR, service offered is mathematics, science, bahasa Melayu, and English. For secondary school, divide by 2. The first one is from 1 until 3, or we call PT3, is mathematics, geography, science, bahasa Melayu, history, and English. And for form as 4 until 5, or SPM, mathematics, geography, science, bahasa Melayu, history, English, additional mathematics, physics, chemistry, and basic account. Okay, next for scope of exposure. My scope of exposure more to marketing, but I still need to learn teaching and designing. So I need to handle more in marketing part. So I try to make research to market in Facebook and also Instagram. And I also ready to teach because Cikgu Miss said that I need to ready if we have a new class and new student. So that is not problem for me because I have experience in SIAP 2, which is I finished my SIAP at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Kurau. And also I have experience give a talk at school with my partner. For designing, I also ready to design poster and flyers for PTK because I learned from my own business before this. So that is about scope of exposure that I learned from PTK. For the business environment, divide by 2, which is internal factors and also external factors. Business environment means the impact to the company. The customer and student sometimes for the company student are increased and also student are decreased. So company make sure that student are above than 300 in a month. Next is the competitors. We have many competitors. For example, is Pusat Tuition Al-Almin. For the human resources management or HRM, company had to handle staff because staff or teacher their time are not flexible because some of them just doing part-time job. For external factors is media. People know Pusat Tuition kami by Facebook and also Instagram. Next is economical. When economy in Malaysia stable, so their parents can send their son to PTK. But when economy down, parents will stop their son to use or to go to tuition center. For social, it's about when we have a good student in our tuition center, so people will register their son because it's about people talk to others. It means they know these tuition are good and they can give good result for their son. Lastly is government. For example, when movement control order or MCO from government. Okay, next for contribution to company. For the first task, I need to create a new poster for Pusat Tuition kami. So this old one poster and then I change to this. So this is my first task. So next, I try to attract new customer using Facebook and Instagram. Next, I create a new flyers to company and print 1000 flyers using own service. So I create myself the design and I show to the manager and manager proceed to print 1000 flyers using my printing shop, using my own service. So this is a new poster that I create for Pusat Tuition kami. And then lastly, what I make is I make a poster to company during MCO to keep in touch with student. So this is example of poster I make. For suggestion for improvement for the company, the first one is about marketing. So Pusat Tuition kami need to activate Facebook and Instagram account to make people know about Pusat Tuition kami, and also need to always update the information. And I also think that the manager need to continue to make more flyers and poster. So next about the management. So in management, company need to make sure that schedule and are available for teacher and student. So parent also can prepare early to pick up their son. Okay, lastly is about service. I think the company need to give more advice and listen to the student before start the class. to make sure students understand why their parents send them to tuition center. Nowadays, students are not know why they need to go to school and why they need to get a good result. For the challenge of task education, the first one is about self-independent. I need to do myself all the work and I need to finish it. And also during MCO, I just with my friend at home, survive in 2 months to learn about self-independent. I also learn the attitude of student, so we need to be patient with all students because this private school or private tuition center, we cannot punishment them. Next, about the different idea, I need to create and I need to change the design of flyers and poster, followed by idea from manager. So I just keep going and change, and then the manager accept and proceed it. Okay, about the time, I need to go to the pusat tuition kami day and night. Sometimes I go day and sometimes at night. The operating time is day until night. So the last challenge that I face is I just can teach a few subjects. I'm just expert in basic account, mathematics, science, bahasa Melayu. And other than that, I need to learn more and remember back. Okay, next for value add in student knowledge, the first one I learned is about to practice to ask question if you do not understand. So mean I learn to ask if I do not understand. Next, understand the job well. I learn more about marketing. So in this business, we need to always activate our Instagram and Facebook account. And I also experience how to start tuition center business from the manager. The manager tell me how to open, what we need to get first, what we need to have, and what license that we need to register first. About skill improvement, I increase my design skill and also teaching skill, and I will use for my future. And last but not least, the most important, we need to always patient with student, because when we have a student, we need to learn and understand about their attitude. And okay, for the conclusion, alhamdulillah, a lot of things that I learned from Cikgu Mi. And I know learning centers or tuition center must be licensed under the Education Act. And before we want to start learning center or tuition center, we must follow the requirement first. And inshallah, doctor, I will continue my side income job, and I will continue open my printing shop at my hometown, because I had made a survey and I found a shop for rent. And also, I still want to continue my study to take DPLI to be a teacher, inshallah. Please keep pray for me, doctor, and thank you for lending your time. Thank you, doctor. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.